This is the solution video for Unit 6 review, problem number 13. All right, so I have the integral of 7x dx over cosine squared of x squared over 3. All right, so we always want to try to find a function inside of a function, all right? But it's important to remember here that I have the cosine squared of x squared over 3 inside of the cosine is inside of this squared, but we cannot make u equals the cosine of x squared over 3 because there is no sine of x squared over 3, right? So that would not be an appropriate choice. All right, but what we do want to recognize is that if I choose u equals just x squared over 3, then we can rewrite this. Instead of a cosine squared in the denominator, we can rewrite this as a secant squared, right, in the numerator. So secant squared of u. I always like to move a constant out front right away, and then I have the x dx. All right, so if u is x squared over 3, then that means that du is 2/3 x dx. So now that means I need a 2/3 multiplied with the x, and that means I need a 3/2 multiplied on the outside. So if I do that, I have 21/2 on the outside, and I have the integral of secant squared of u du. Remember, 2/3 x dx, that is du. All right, so now 21/2 times the integral of secant squared. Remember, the integral of secant squared is simply tangent, right? Why is that? Because the derivative of tangent is secant squared. So 21/2 tangent of u plus c, and then you replace the u. So 21/2 tangent of x squared over 3 plus c. And that is problem number 13.